Hello, everyone. This is your main man, Jay Turner here, founder and CEO of American Hustle Investments. And tonight you are listening to Talk Money with American Hustle Investments. Tonight's show, we're going to talk about fear versus faith. Okay. And I just want to get right into it right now. And let me just give you some definitions right quick with respects to fear versus faith. And I'm just going to give some commentary there after that. And, if you really love the show, definitely share it with individuals on your page. Definitely subscribe to American Hustle Investments because we'll be doing shows here every single day live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So let's jump right into it. Talking money, fear versus faith tonight. So let's define fear as one being a distressing emotion aroused by an impending danger, evil, pain, etc. Whether the threat is real or imagined, the feeling or condition of being afraid, dismay, death, terror, fright, panic, pain, a fear for someone's safety. Okay, well, that's fear. Let's give you the definition for faith. Faith is strong or unshakable belief in something without proof of evidence, a specific system of religious beliefs, Christianity, trust in God and his actions and promises. All right, so got that out of the way regarding the definition of fear versus faith. Well, when it comes to your money and really wanting to learn about your finances and becoming financially healthy so you can become financially wealthy, there's only two things that's really stopping you: your fear of becoming healthy and wealthy, and your faith becoming healthy and wealthy. If you've been living in fear for so long with respects to dismay, people telling you that, oh, you're going to stay in the dumps, you're going to keep robbing Peter to pay Paul, this is just your situation, this is your demographic, this is just how it is. There's really no way out. You just keep working, doing what you need to do to just survive. Don't ever allow someone else's fear to become your fear. Because if you really want to get out, you can. You have to put yourself in the mindset of having faith, of pushing forward to get out of your circumstances. Need to be with faith. The Bible says faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world. You can pray night and day. But if you are not moving forward, if you're not putting any action, action behind what you want to do to get out of your circumstances or your dilemma, then having faith is only one part of the mechanism of having faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world, but you got to move. You have to move. You have to start. You have to get to the start of the line. So you're looking 100 yards down, and that's the finish line. And it's just really that simple. We're in a business where we're always making things complicated when it's very simple to put yourself in a position to eliminating your debt, taxes, buying a home, investing, taking care of your children, building a family legacy for yourself. You have to begin the work. You did not get into all this mess overnight. So it's going to take time to get out of the mess, but you have to stay the course. You have to stay the course. So with respects to fear, your fear has been holding you up for so long. You've got so tired with the respects of putting yourself in a position or a debacle where it's just common to the point of where you're just fearful about everything that you want to do when it comes to life. I was a person just like that, where I let everyone control my movements because I was just fearful of circumstances and outcomes. People gonna like you, they're gonna dislike you. But what you have to understand is that you have to put yourself in a position where if it's good for you, it's good for you. Everybody's not going to like how you move. Everybody's not going to like how you're going to be a shaker or mover depending on what your situations are. But coming to understand that if it's good for you, stay the course. Have the faith. Put yourself in a position where you now are creating the necessary works to make sure that you have an opportunity to grow and sustain. Faith, once again, is just not just praying on something, just not having an opportunity to stay mindful about your positions within life, because without works, they are going to be dead. You have to begin to move because you've been in fear for so long and you've been stagnated by your circumstances. I'm here to tell you today to stop. And with respects to the economy, to respects to the presidential election that we are about to have, there's so many things going on right now within our economy. You need to build your own economy where you don't have to worry about if the next president is going to put us or put you in a position or put a people in a position to actually getting back to the American dream. Create your own American dream. This is the land of opportunity. And don't get me wrong, based on certain demographics, things are a little harder on people than others, but understand you have an opportunity, you have a choice. You can choose to either, one, be fearful and remain fearful to life and never begin life and just want to just continue paying bills and getting by. That's not life. But having the faith and knowing that you can live the American dream, having the works to put behind it, and putting yourself in a position to actually excel and elevate yourself. Because honestly, when you stop thinking about you and start caring about your legacy for your family, you will start to grow. Point blank, period. I can tell you about my humble upbringings, being a young man from the Hillside Projects in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, coming from a single mother, to the point where she did her absolute best in making sure, with myself and my two sisters, making sure that we had the necessities to continue living. But my mom moved around so much, we really didn't understand stability. And, I had a stepfather that is a phenomenal stepfather, but was not really educated in the realms of actually finance and really understanding, about having a security of finances to making sure that we maintain to be straight. And things happen to people. Okay. And unfortunately, I had to grow up in a single parent home, with my mom, and she did the best that she could, with respects to humble beginnings and understanding still my humble journey is that I did have an opportunity to actually get out of my debacle and things of that nature, but I sidetracked as a young man. And that's okay because it's never too late to build on works to moving forward in life. I just turned 40 years old in August, and believe me, I'm beginning to live. I understand what it truly means to live and want to live and have a prosperous life, and to make sure that your children have an opportunity that was not presented to you, but making sure that they get the opportunity presented to them. And that's my life's journey. We are only on earth for a limited of time. Time waits for no man or no woman. When are you going to get up and you're going to say, you know what, enough is enough? A fool will fall for anything, but a wise man or a wise woman will start strategizing and making sure that they're putting themselves in a position where they can be better off. So with all of that being said tonight regarding fear versus faith, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to come on here live and just talk to you with respects to your money and the fear of it and the faith with works of having it. You can continue to be fearful and keep robbing Peter to pay Paul, just understanding that I can only make enough, I can't get out of my circumstance. Or you can have the faith with the work to making sure that you develop strategies on getting out, and making sure that you are surrounding yourself with people that want you to develop within these strategies. Because believe me, we've been so disguising our debt that we don't want to know people that we're poor or we're just getting by. So we've been accustomed to disguising it very well. Time out for that. If you need help, ask. Pride is the last thing to go before the fall and destruction of a person. And then they start to grow and they start to rebuild. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there is still time if that's you. So, with that being said, American Hustle Investments has partnered with a company called myEcon Nove. We teach on 3 key core strategies about, 1, becoming financially healthy so you can put yourself in a position where you can become financially wealthy. Again, this is not a quick get rich type of company. This is not an MLM. We are helping people to develop financial strategies to getting out of debt, eliminating their taxes, and ultimately becoming an investor with their own income that they work for. And you best believe, if you're in a position where you want to learn to bring an additional $200 to $500 back off of your current paycheck, then you want to make sure you reach out to me here at American Hustle Investments. My phone number is 414-914-7066, or you can go inside of the link here and you'll see ahimoneyteam.myecon.net. And you can go to that website and you can just peruse around and you can see some of the strategies and some of the things that we actually do to help people to do exactly just that. Eliminate their taxes, eliminate their debts, and create a positive cash flow for themselves, so ultimately that they can actually take some of those funds and actually invest. If that's you, reach out to me today. Reach out to me tonight. I give you the challenge that say, hey, text wealth to 414-914-7066, and I'll make sure that I get even more information out to you. Or you might be ready to sign up and join. Because right now I am in a position where we can actually waive our membership fee absolutely for free. If you're sick and tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, getting up every morning, you feel like you just still don't get enough money at the end of your paycheck, more than your monthly, income that is needed within inside of your house, reach out to me today. We're here to help. Again, my name is Jay Turner, founder and CEO of American Hustle Investments. We are talking money tonight, fear versus faith, and I hope that this commentary tonight was great information with respects to, 1, stop being fearful, to become faithful, to get into the works, and keep moving and keep pushing. American Hustle Investments, again, has partnered with Nove myEcon to assist people with 3 strategic core strategies about their current income and finances. If you want out, you can get out. It's time. Build your own economy. Stop worrying about the economy. Have a good night, everyone.